Welcome to Sunday School for CEOs, where your next level in business starts with a mind aligned with God as boss. I am Jenny Bitner, ordained spiritual minister and business leader of over 20 years. And I have chased the titles, the money, the recognition, only to realize that the real pursuit is truly in experiencing mind miracles every day. And this podcast is here to show you how. This is real life. These are real stories and questions. And this is really about the shifts from fear to love. So let's dive in and see how this relates to your business today. All right. So I have a question that I'm going to read. And after that, we're going to dive in and I'm going to give you my perspective on this. Okay. So let's see if this relates to something you've been in your business before. So here's the question. Why do I find it so scary to delegate, to hire a virtual assistant, or to expand my team? I think I'm afraid I won't be able to handle it or that I'll lose control of my business. How do I stop trying to be the hero and do everything myself? And how do I let go when no one will do it the way I do it? Okay, so I think if you know me, you know I'm going to love this question because I myself own an agency that staffs beautiful, amazing, incredible certified executive assistants from rising countries with amazing female founders. And I know what it is like to do that crossover between allowing someone else to come into your business and begin to take the load off. And in theory, it sounds amazing. In theory, it's like, this is so incredible having this extra support, having tasks taken off my plates, projects taken off my plate. Oh my goodness, yes, this is what I've been praying for, someone to be able to come in and support me. But truly, I want to look at this actual question and all the fear that is arising and the questions of, will anyone be able to do my business the way that I do it? Will anyone have the same level of awareness and what needs to get done? Will it ever be done as well as I would do it? How do I hire someone and not lose myself or not lose my business? And so the truth is that fear will always arise whenever we believe truly that our safety, our value, our identity rests in what we personally control, right? So I've talked a lot about how what happens when we believe our safety is external to us and what happens when we believe that our safety is in that job or this client or this revenue or whatever it might be. And there's also fear that can arise when we believe that our safety is in what we personally control because the ego says, if I don't do it, it won't happen correctly. The ego says, if I let it go, everything's going to fall apart because the ego's version of control is it's truly exhausting because it asks you to carry a burden you weren't meant to carry alone. So it's making us feel that me personally, I have to hold all of this. What if I'm not touching it? What if I'm not controlling? What if I'm not the one making the moves? So we're still not saying that it's God making the moves and it's God nudging and God that's leading the vision. Instead of saying I have to do it. So the deeper question isn't necessarily, can I trust my team? It's actually, can I trust that I'm supported by something greater than my own efforts? Right? So it's not, is it possible that I can bring someone else in for support? It's that it's, is it possible that I can really trust that the bigger part of the support in my business is coming from God? So there's a difference between guidance and control because guidance is very peaceful and control is very fearful. Guidance expands, control contracts. So when you become the hero of your business, the only one that can make magic happen, the only one that can move things forward, you also become its bottleneck. And anyone that takes my course, my certified executive assistant course, knows that I love to talk about bottlenecks. And when a CEO, when a founder becomes the bottleneck, it's because they are also feeling like they are in control of everything and everyone and all the process and all the projects and all the tasks. And so the ego secretly enjoys being indispensable because it reinforces that it is a separate self. Only I could do this. This is all dependent on me, which means I have to exist, which means I have to be fed. So the miracle is having this shared purpose. The miracle is really being able to experience what it's like to actually work alongside God, to be able to realize that your true support is in letting go of you being the only one that's able to do this. So we take this back, and I've talked about this in a few episodes, is that your business is an extension of service, right? It's an extension of you being able to deliver love through the vehicle of your business. So when you think that no one will do it the way you do it, perhaps that's true. Perhaps other people would choose a different form of delivery or make different decisions. They may not do it your way, but does it need to be done your way, or does it need to be done to fulfill its purpose with integrity? So oftentimes the ego will flip purpose for perfection, and they'll substitute perfection for peace. So they're exchanging what you would get through following spirit and following guidance, right? Because through following guidance, you will receive peace. Through following control, you are seeking perfection. And then that is the exchange, is that you are exchanging peace for perfection. So although someone else may not do it exactly like you, as long as it's still delivering the extension of service of love in that integrity, then can that not deliver you peace? That's what I would want you to sit with. So, you can bring this to Holy Spirit, and you can just ask Spirit, am I trying to control out of fear? Show me what true stewardship looks like. Show me what true service looks like in my business. Help me remember that I am supported, that I am guided. I am not carrying this alone, and I wouldn't be carrying this alone anyways. So you're carrying this with me. So even if I bring in a team member for support, now you're carrying both of us, and still the vision, the mission, the vehicle, and the vision of the business, and what we're here to extend, and the service that we're here to extend. So, what I don't want happening for anyone in their business is for you to become a prisoner of responsibility. No, we are never meant to go at this alone. You are called to extend love through the form that you're using in your business. And sometimes it's not about you actually doing more, it's about trusting others to join you in your vision and mission, and join you in this vehicle that has been created for you to extend service, and then trusting that everyone will be guided for that work to be done. I'd love to know how that landed for you, if that's something that you have been considering yourself. And I truly believe that if this spoke to you, it was meant for you. And if you are going through this and you're looking at expanding a team and you're looking at bringing in new support, that this is a way that you can look at that, where it doesn't feel that it's taking anything from you, but actually adding to the overall vision and mission. And you're expanding that opportunity for love to be extended through the vehicle, the form that was given to you, which is your business. I love you. Stay close, subscribe, and I will keep bringing you more and more and more mind miracles and how this may show up for you in your business as well. Take care. Till next episode.